What's going on, Muscle Monsters? Alain Gonzalez here, and I am on my way home from the gym. Just hit some legs, and feeling kind of beat. But today I want to talk about a couple of tips or tricks on how to get up earlier, start your day earlier. I know a lot of you guys either have school, maybe work and school, maybe you have families, whatever the case may be. And getting up earlier is going to essentially add more time to your day. And so by adding more time to your day, you can, get more done, or spend more time on your priorities per se. So I know that most guys will say, oh, well, I'm not a morning person, pretty useless in the morning, whatever the case may be. I don't believe that that matters, and the reason is because once you start getting used to getting up early and getting shit done in the morning, you almost become a morning person naturally. And also, I think it's even more important to get up earlier if you're not a morning person, just to practice that mental toughness, that resilience, the ability to get things done even when you really don't feel like it. And that's going to spill over into all areas of your life. I was that guy who always liked the idea of getting up early, especially because I'm much more productive in the morning. The problem is that I really like sleep. And so I had my phone next to me with the alarm, for 6 o'clock in the morning, for example. But what was happening was I was just hitting the snooze, and I wouldn't get up till later. And this is especially easy since I work from home and on my own schedule. But what really worked for me was a very simple strategy. All right. I found that in the morning, if I get up out of the bed, I'm 100 times more likely to stay up. So what I did was I set my phone up in the bathroom in our room. And so when the alarm goes off, I am forced to get up out of bed to go and turn the alarm off. Now, what I found was that now that I'm up, I don't have as much resistance, and I don't feel the need to get back into bed. And since I've started doing this, I literally have not hit the snooze button once. On the days where I'm just a little more tired than others and the bed is calling my name, all I'll do is, because I'm in the bathroom already, just splash some cold water in my face, and that's that. On some occasions, I've had to jump into the shower to kind of wake me up, but regardless, it has, changed my ability to wake up early dramatically. So now, whatever time I set the alarm, I'm gonna get up just because of this strategy. All right, now, I would not advise that if you're waking up at 9 that you start waking up at 5 right away, because your body needs to acclimate to it, needs to get accustomed to it. So here's a little strategy that I learned from my buddy Chad House, that you can start using to, slowly get your body used to getting up early and eventually making it effortless. And essentially you can get to start waking up as early as you like. All right. And so I'll give you an example. If you wake up right now at 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe start waking up at 8. Start setting your alarm at 8, and make sure that you get up at 8 o'clock each morning for the next 3 to 5 mornings straight. All right. Once you've done that, then knock it down by 15 minutes. Set your alarm at 7:45. Again, repeat that for another 3 to 5 days. Your body gets used to it. You'll notice that you are almost getting up without the alarm even having to go off around that time. All right, knock it down by another 15 minutes until you get to that desired time of, when you want to wake up. For me, I'm going to work myself down to about 5 a.m. Right now, I'm at 6:15, and I started at 6:30, worked down to 6:15, or so now you know, I'm going to stay at 6:15 for a little while. Once I feel comfortable, then I'll knock it down to 6 o'clock, and then I'll go from there. And again, eventually, you know, I don't know exactly how long it'll take, but eventually I'll be getting up at 5 a.m. pretty effortlessly, maybe just as easily as I was getting up at 6:30, only an hour and a half earlier. I like to do that mainly for me because it allows me to be up during the time when I'm most productive. But again, even if this is not the time in which you're most productive, just building up that resilience, that mental toughness to be able to do things when you really don't feel like doing it goes a long way in your life in general. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's some quick tips on how to get up early, and maybe eventually even eliminating the alarm clock. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, click the like button below, subscribe for more videos, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.